I'm Sierra. If you're new here, hey sis, hey, welcome to the family, you guys. So for today's video, I'm doing a throwback on my channel, me ranking the signs from most toxic to least toxic, and it's gonna be different for the girls and the boys, because if anybody knows anything, the boys can really embarrass the girls for the zodiac sign. The boys really be giving the girls a bad vibe.
I've been a bad bitch, Kakiana, and I'm still winning Pakiana. Percocets, Papiana, killing everybody beat. Thank you next, Ariana. You gon' have to give me Tapiana if you tryna get some Slappiana. I call my ops Appiana, then shut down Eve St. Loriana.
If you're new here, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Of course, comment down below your zodiac sign. I'm gonna start with the boys first because that's what y'all came here for, right? I'm gonna start from 12 all the way up to 1, just so it can be a little spicy. Coming in for number 12 for the boys, I know this might seem very surprising, but number 12 is Libra. It's very minimal complaints. Like, I rarely hear people talking about, oh, like, niggas ain't shit, and they talk about a Libra man. Like, it's very rare. Do I know Libra men have, like, their ways? Of course. But, like, on a scale of the grand scheme, I'm gonna take a Libra man before I take some bullshit. Libra men aren't that bad. Number 11, I procrastinated for this one a lot. But number 11 is Taurus. I don't have a real personality complaint for them besides the cheap. Like, Taurus men are cheap. Don't ever think you're about to get a baller and he's a Taurus. Like, it's just not going to get. I don't know where they get this cheapness from, but I find that Taurus men are very, like, money strict. Like, they budget themselves properly, and that's it. But in terms of toxic, like, I don't think Taurus men are bad for you. It might be a little, you know, tug of war sometimes, but for the most part, if you're a strong girl, you're gonna get right through that. Now, number 10, if you guys watch my channel, y'all gonna be shocked. Y'all gonna be shocked about number 10 because honestly, if I could put them higher, I would, but here we are. Number 10 is Capricorn. Now, I hate Capricorn men. It's no secret. I feel like Capricorn men and me, it just doesn't click. I tried it a couple times. It's just not going to work. This is not going to work in terms of, like, a relationship. I feel like Capricorn can keep you very grounded. Now, toxic, the only toxic thing about Capricorns is their controlling ways. Like, all Capricorn men that I've ever met always felt like they just knew more than life. Like, he just knows the way. And if you could put up with that, then I guess you're good. But for me, I feel like that can turn toxic very fast. Very fast. It's gonna go from 0 to 100 quicker than you fucking. Number 9 is Virgo. Now, Virgo men, I feel like look at the material. Like, look at the material.
Not trust you.
You
lie about every single thing. Do you think that I will leave my family and my house off of just things that I'm pulling out of my ass?
Yeah.
No.
Saying you argued about women every other day.
Bitches, you yes. Because it's gonna get ugly.
So, like, do you really want to? I feel like everybody hates Virgo men until they find their favorite, Exhibit A. Because I don't like Virgos. Everybody finds their Virgo that they love in the long run. But baby, a Virgo man will have you running for your money. Like, a Virgo man, if you ever felt like you opinionated in your life, a Virgo man is here to remind you, no baby, it don't get worse than that. But Virgo men also have a tendency to be very, like, sneaky. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like Virgo people feel like because they're so, like, calculated in their brain, but they're always like 10 steps ahead of you. But baby,
You're stupid. You're not smart. You're not smart.
I'm getting to the middle range territory. I think 6, 7, 8 are the toxic ones that I feel like flies under the radar. Like, they get dated the most, right? Now, number 8, Gemini. A Gemini will drive you motherfucking crazy. But because Gemini have this very charismatic, appealing personality to most people, like, you might think a Gemini is very funny or very fun or very just, like, outgoing. Like, it keeps you interested until y'all have them days. Y'all don't know flip-floppy days. Gemini men are very, like, some days they would want to be 10 toes down and they're very much here. Other days they feel like, you know what? I don't want to do this the right way. I want to shake the table. Gemini men love to argue. They love to argue. If you're not here for an argument, just keep going. Just keep. Number 7. Number 7 is Aquarius. Now, Aquarius men, they get a bad rep. I hear a lot of people talking about Aquarius men. Like, every time you see them videos, like, oh, who broke your heart? Aquarius, Aquarius. Listen, I feel like for me, an Aquarius has never had that, like, it factor to even draw me in, to even violate me. Like, it's just not given to me. Like, it's not, I don't feel like Aquarius men are like the guys that like you immediately want when you see them. I just feel you kind of, if you do run across them, you kind of pursue it because like, why not? But it's not very much like you're chasing an Aquarius man. I feel like Aquarius men are like silencers. They just sneak up on you and it just be like over for you. No one heard it. They be acting as if like they did nothing to you, but he sniped you. You gotta be interesting to be this damn annoying, to be this damn complicated. Like Aquarius men don't even be that interesting to be having the energy. Like, number 6, it's personal. Like, it's personal. Number 6 on the toxic list is Pisces.
I should be like I don't do anything to nobody. Like, it's why you don't like Pisces? Like,
I feel like Pisces men are very manipulative. Like, very manipulative in the way that like they throw stones and then hide their hands. I don't like that. It's an emotional game. I feel like Pisces like the thrill of the emotions. A lot of Pisces men too are very insecure. So like it always projects as like anger or frustration or I just love you and I want you to love me. Like it's like this roller coaster I just don't have time for. Number 5, like every time I hear someone say a Leo the liar, I just know it's talking about niggas because like all Leo men that I know lies just come off the tongue just very easy. Like and it's not even gotta be these super big lies that could get you in trouble. Like it be white lies. Like don't lie to you. Like a Leo man will tell you, oh, he's going out with his homeboys, but he's really taking his grandmother somewhere, and like now you see his location, so you're like, you're not with your boys, I seen your boys snap, you're not there. But it's really nothing. You see how like you're in a situation now and it's nothing, and I look like a liar. It be dumb shit that Leo men do that's like. Number 4, baby. Just guess. We only have a couple signs left. You get this one right, you a real one. Number 4 on the toxic list for men, Sagittarius. Sagittarius men are like garbage. But the only thing that says a Sagittarius man is I don't feel like they lie about themselves. Like I don't feel like you didn't know that already. I don't feel like they ever try to deceive you. Like a Sagittarius man has commitment issues. Hands down. Like all Sagittarius people have some form of like a commitment issue, but you knew that already. I feel like a lot of Sag men, they're the guys who do the, oh, like, you know, you're so gorgeous and I want to get to know you, but I'm not really looking for nothing too serious. So what you want to know me for? So I can be your who to what? 3 on this list is Cancer. Cancer men are delusional.
Let me explain something to you.
Yeah.
Cancer men are very delusional. They have this wild passion for love that makes the delusions just go crazier. But Cancer men just do a lot. So if you can make a Cancer man fall in love, first of all, you're magical, period. A lot of Cancer men don't do relationships often. So when they are in a relationship, it's like on crack. People think you're always tripping about something. Way too many Cancer men, and the way that they move in relationships is just so forceful, so pushy, so like we're doing this how on my pace, my time, how I'm gonna. Now we get into the last 2. Top 2, and it is 2. Just guys, of course. Scorpio. If it's one thing that they're gonna do is shake the table. I feel like Scorpio people like to have like excitement, and that excitement turns into like toxic shit. I don't feel like it's just like intercourse that makes Scorpios like a certain type of attractive. I think it's this like mysterious, like, oh, I wonder what he's about. Like, I wonder like what he likes to do. I wonder like, I kind of want him. Don't know why you want him, but you kind of enticed by him. But when you get there, it's all good, you know. I think a Scorpio man can really wine and dine you. I feel like Scorpio have a very like, you know, has like this really happy version of love, and this is just like, ooh, like this bad boy kind of love. Like Scorpio man will do that to you. A Scorpio man will definitely like keep you excited on your tippy toes, make you see what's coming next, what's happening. But then when it gets bad, it gets bad. Like, if you ever see those girls that be like, oh, but like, I just want us to get back to the good times. A lot of the times, a Scorpio man, if she's holding on for their life, trying to channel their good times, she was dating a Scorpio. Like, they introduce you to this life that they just can't commit to and really like secure you in. Now, last but not least, okay, number motherfucking 1, most toxic nigga in the world. Do not deal with this man. He's not good for you, sis. Is an Aries. Aries men, I feel like if Satan had a junior, it's them. It's them. It just always comes down to that. Like, I don't understand. I feel like Aries men are very charming. If you know a sign that has charm naturally, don't gotta say too much, already said a lot. Aries, like Aries men can go in and bag any girl they want. And I'm referring to more March Aries than April. I feel like more March Aries have that like it factor to them. No shade. I feel like April Aries feel like that inside. I met a couple of them, so I'm not even just chatting. Like I literally was shocked. Every time I meet the Aries and the boy in March, they have this like personality, je ne sais quoi. Like, you know, they got this like thing to them, you know? They're a fire sign. They have this like superior complex a lot of the times. So they understand who they are, they understand how you view them, and they understand how they're gonna treat you. Baby, like it's literally giving Kevin Samuels. Like if there can be a father to Aries men, it's Kevin Samuels. Like the whole up here is Kevin Samuels. I can't deal. I can't deal. So he's the Pisces. You see what I mean? Now we're gonna get into girls. Number 12 on the list of least toxic is Capricorn women. I can't complain. I don't hear many complaints. Capricorn women are top tier. High key. Let me tell y'all. Every Capricorn girl that I meet is always stunning in her own way. Like just stunning. Like her personality is stunning. She carries herself very graceful. Like she has like a it girl factor to her. Capricorn girls are just, you know, cool. I feel like if you can get a Capricorn girl in a relationship, she really loves you. Like I don't see Capricorn women as like a lot, you know. The only thing I would say again, like the Capricorn men, they're very opinionated. Like Capricorn like do things a certain type of way, so they're gonna look and find the guy that's gonna fit their world. I don't think they're gonna force you to join their world, force you to fit their narrative. They're just gonna wait until they find that one. Because think about it. Think about all the Capricorn that y'all know. How many relationships do they really get in a year? Like if they're not in a long-term relationship and they're just dating, like how many like guys do they really like deal with? Like let's be real. Now number 11, opposite from Capricorn, 100%, Cancer. Cancer girls are so low. I feel like Cancer girls have very like this emotional complex that prevents them from being like so vindictive. No shade. I'm not saying Cancers are weak, but I just don't feel like Cancer women have the potential to be as toxic as the rest of us can be. When a Cancer girl gets in a relationship, like she wants to be here. She's really very emotionally invested in this. Like this is what she wants. This is her world. So it's rare that she's gonna do anything to really like you know get at you. I feel like you gotta really like fuck with a Cancer. If you have a toxic Cancer girlfriend or an ex-girlfriend, baby, you just like number 10. Now, our Aries. Aries girls are high-key one of my faves. I don't talk about it a lot, but I do really adore Aries women. I feel like Aries women are so powerful and beautiful and have a lot to them. Like I adore a lot of Aries girls. Aries women do have this like drawing personality, but they know how to keep a nigga. Like I don't know many Aries girls that have problems with men. It's not really much complaints, but they're not 12 because Aries have a temper. It's not for the weak. Number 9 on the list for girls is Gemini. I feel like Geminis are not really bad people. They just know how to defend themselves. It's their defense mechanisms that people hate. She's a cool girl until Gemini feels like it's either she's over this, like it's not exciting anymore, or very much on to the next. Like I'm gonna date, I'm gonna play the field, but as soon as the light burns out, on to the next. It's over, it's quiet, don't worry about it, she's over it. She's not the girl that's gonna be crying about no nigga. I'm telling you that now. So, if you're trying to do something to piss a Gemini girl off purposely, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I'm sorry. She's not gonna do that to you. I'm so sorry. It might hurt internally, but she will never get. Number 8, went to her counterpart, Libra. Libra girls, I just don't think they're anyone's favorite. No shade. Like, no shade. I just feel like Libra girls, it's not like because they're not desirable. I just feel like they just don't do a lot of like the things that guys want. Giving Gabrielle Union and Daddy Little Girls. Y'all remember that movie? I remember the character that she played. That's a Libra woman. Like she's just give us nothing until it's too late. If that's one thing a Libra girl know how to do, is give us nothing until it's too late. Yeah, she's trying to be like, why I don't want to be with you anymore? Like, like, but you didn't do anything to want me to be here. Like, that's why. Now, let's get into number 7. Okay. Number 7 is Leo on the list of toxic, okay? I put Leos on the 7 because we are good girlfriends. I'm telling a lie. Comment down below y'all stories about the worst girlfriend you ever had. If you you swing that way, or your boy. Comment down. Best girlfriend, super affectionate, super loyal. Like, I feel like all around, like when it comes to like a great girlfriend, majority Leos are capable. Leo women have a fuse, and the fuse, it blows often. We're gonna make a problem out of everything if she can. And I'm humble enough to say that I be catching myself doing this. Like, Leo girls make a problem out of everything. If they can find one, it will be one. But if there's none, shit is great. And it gets to the point where like we're not moving on until I feel good. And we're at all. Like, and I think that's where like the whole like, you think the world revolves around you think flows in for Leo women, because it's like, it does. And that's relationship, it does. And that is so toxic, y'all. It's so toxic, and it's so funny to me because like, we be serious. As number 6, Taurus girls are trifling. I feel like Taurus girls, every Taurus girl I've ever met in my life is very much comfortable cheating on her man. Like, very much comfortable. Like, if you think you want to get her mad today, and by 12 o'clock she's not on a date with somebody, you thought wrong. Like, you just thought wrong. I feel like Taurus is always the underdog too for girls, because they don't, I feel like oftentimes people forget, like, oh, that was her, you know? Taurus girls, not the ones to play with. Come correct or don't come at all. Top 5 toxic Virgo. Virgo girls, it's the mouth. It's the mouth. It's the mouth. It's how fast they go with the mouth too. That's what gets them in trouble. Virgo women will tell you about yourself. 2.5. Don't care how you feel about it. They're gonna let you know that. If you know the girl, like, oh, you go bum ass nigga, bum ass nigga, this, bum ass nigga, that. Baby, it's a Virgo. It's a Virgo. But it's all coming from a place of love. I feel like if you get a Virgo out of character to get them all riled, especially a girl, you got the right one today. You got the right one. You played with her. And I'm not saying it's excusable, but Virgo will remind you who she is. Number 4 in the toxic girl list is Scorpio. Scorpios are very jealous. Very jealous. If you want a girl that's gonna come and like fucking cut your brakes off in your car, it's Scorpio. If they're gonna come and want to fight every girl looks your way, it's Scorpio, of course. Like, she's just not going to allow anything to come around her prized possession. And to some men, it's very attractive, but it gets very toxic. Just wait. Just wait until that one day she takes it there. I feel like people, girls that are like, that be on like First 48 or like Snapped, Scorpio vibes to me. It's like, because only they care that much. I put Aquarius as number 3 on the toxic list because Aquarius women are ruthless. Aquarius women don't have no couth. Aquarius women feel like they don't owe you anything. If it's one person that just feel like they don't owe you sorry, they don't owe you anything. And I don't find that Aquarius women have that lovey-dovey energy. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like they're very much tough cookies to crack. Like, if you see an Aquarius very affectionate, very much mellow, that man is good for. Number 2 is Pisces. Pisces women, I feel like Cancers, Pisces women are very delusional on life. Just not just like, you know, men. I just feel like Pisces women are very easy to harm, very easy to hurt, until it's her get back. Her get back. I feel like every Pisces girl I've ever met has been through some shit, like some turmoil. But when she gets in her bag and now it's her turn, oh baby, they come with it. That's why I don't see Pisces women as weak at all. Like, people think because emotions, like, fine. Once they pop out of their bubble of like what they think life is supposed to be about or how they think their relationship is supposed to go, once they get to clear terms, like, okay, this is reality, a Pisces bitch is not playing with you. Because they're so like hyper emotional, people view them as weaker, they just don't get that critique. But I'm here to tell you, Pisces men ain't shit until they want to be. Number 1, who's the most toxic girl you could date? It's motherfucking Saige. It's a Saige, and it's a Saige. And are the most complicated of the zodiac. I feel like a lot of Saige girls are different. That's the complicated factor. Like, I done met Sages in all different forms, but they all join on this one thing, and it's lack of commitment. So indecisive. Some days they feel like this, some days they don't want to do this anymore. Some days I wake up and I'm like, you know what, this is great, but tomorrow they're ready to go. You never know what you're gonna get. And one thing about a Sage girl, she doesn't care. She doesn't care. Like Taurus, she does not give up. Okay, but this one is gonna hurt. I feel like Sages try fire sign, okay? Their cousins is Leo and fucking Aries. They try to get under your skin, like, and with them trying, they oftentimes succeed. I feel like when you see men that's so crazy over a girl, like he's like losing his marbles, a lot of the time she's sad. You know what's ironic, y'all? Look at the most toxic boy and look at the most toxic girl. They're compatible.
How convenient is that? Wow, how convenient is fucking that?
And you know what's funnier about this too? You know, not to drop my trauma on anybody, but my father is an Aries and my mom is a Saige and I'm the Leo. Like, just imagine my dynamic. It was really fun doing this video. I love talking about zodiac signs and astrology. So comment down below your sign and what people think about you, what they're saying about you in relationships, girl or guy. And I'll see you guys in my next video. I love you guys so much. Make sure to subscribe before you go.